Now, China retaliating, telling the World Trade Organization that the U.S. is, quote, bullying China after it increased tariffs on $60 billion worth of U.S. goods as of June 1st. That's what China did. Now, for reaction, let's get right to the director for Chinese strategy at the Hudson Institute. He's the author of the book, The 100-Year Marathon. Michael Pillsbury is with us. Great to have you on, Michael.
Hi, Elizabeth.
What was your reaction to China's retaliation?
I was relieved. They could have been much more ferocious. They're obviously very restrained in this act. We can't control skittish investors on Wall Street misunderstanding that this is actually quite limited by China. Overall, the mechanism of the trade talks is still in place. The possibility of something big happening at the next G20 still there. Neither side has said anything to really break up. This is clearly a situation in which we're on the right. The Chinese reneged on commitments that they had a chance to read in writing. What I'm concerned about, though, is the Chinese negotiator having his title removed before he came last week. He was before not only vice premier, but also he had the special title, Special Envoy of President Xi Jinping. That means when he agrees to something, he commits President Xi Jinping. They took that away last week. They told us never to say it again. So it implies to me there's some kind of power struggle going on in Beijing where the hardliners are taking back things that were agreed to earlier. This is cause for concern, but the basic structure of the talks is still intact.
All right, so given what you just said, that's news, what you're indicating, that the hardliners are now taking charge. What should the president do now?
Well, the president's known this all along. He wrote a book 3 years ago in which he talked about this concept I like very much called a good China and a bad China. He thinks a good China is more open to democracy and the free market, fair trade. The bad China is what we've got now, a kind of predatory state capitalist system that seeks out advantage, exploits it, and that he's really had enough. It's been going on at least 20 years, as I say in 100-Year Marathon, probably 30 years. So his strategy is to get them to see the costs of continuing this policy. And part of his strategy, he knows, Ambassador Lighthizer testified to this about a month ago, that there are reformers in China who don't want to continue this system. So he's got to empower them and face down the hardliners. Now, there's more things both sides can do, but I'm still optimistic that the reformers in China want a faster growing economy, and they think the free market and cutting out the theft, the forcible technology transfer, being more open to foreign investment. They want to do that. The problem is how to make them do it, how the enforcement mechanism.
Yeah, it's an important point to make. China's birth rate is turning upside down on them. They need economic growth. Yes. Final word to you, Michael.
I think the possibility of a good deal is still very strong. What President Trump has avoided this past week is really very good news. We could have had the Chinese sign a deal that did not have solid enforcement. Then we would have had trade friction for many, many years to come. Right now, we have the prospect of a little friction now, but ultimately a good deal with enforcement. That's what I think is going to happen.
All right, Michael Pillsbury, we certainly will have you back on. Michael Pillsbury with news there, the hardliners taking over in China. Big debate coming up. Michael Pillsbury, thank you so much for your insights.